Of course, it's evening here in Ohio, and I would like to welcome you. My name is Cheryl Bassett. I'm with the 247 Power Marketing team as part of the Jeunesse Global Business. What we have been working on for the past 3 months, I think, is probably nothing short of amazing. And the fact that you're here now watching this and getting to be a part of the first startup of this in terms of how we're building this so different than any other team out there, the way that we're doing this. I mean, Jeunesse, we already know it's a great company, which is why we're so willing to put in the time behind the scenes to create something truly special and unique for it, because it's already going to be hitting $1 billion in sales after being in business just a few 6 years. Really is a very short time for a network marketing company to hit that kind of goal. It's the #1 direct selling business out there. It's in 115 countries, and every day they're adding more. I mean, there's just nothing like it out there. And so we wanted to create something that was nothing, that wasn't like anything else that was out there either, to support that, because it's worthy of the whole team effect of what we can do a little bit different to make us unique, to make what we can do and accomplish in a much shorter period of time happen. So the 247 Power Marketing is a high-tech, high-touch approach to building a massive global business. And we know that the high-tech side of what we've done in terms of streamlining and being able to kind of look out across the world and say, hey, who's interested in what we're doing? And they raise their hand, and we can say, yeah, they want to be on our team. And we're kind of identifying them. It's sort of like if you were trying to find a needle in a haystack, you couldn't, but that takes all of that out of the equation. So from a high-tech standpoint, we're able to identify those people that are interested in what it is that we're doing. But very important and cannot be forgotten, because it's just critical to having success as a team in a network marketing company, is the fact that we want to have a high-touch approach. And I know for some people, they think, well, if you're online, how can you have that high touch? Well, of course, everyone can still get out. You can talk to your friends and family. In fact, I encourage you to. And when I first got involved with this, I thought, no way am I going to go back out, because I've been in network marketing, and I felt like everybody, if I brought them another company, they would just run or shoot me. I'm not sure which. But this is so different. This is so unique in terms of how we're approaching this. I know that I'm already going back to people that I probably wouldn't have if it was any other situation. But in this situation, this is different. And if you understand that, you're going to have the comfort level that I have if you have been someone who's been in network marketing before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share, because I want to show you what we're putting together. But the high touch is so important to reaching out and building those relationships, and they absolutely can be done online just as well. And we just brought on a new partner from Dubai, Lulu. She's great. And, but I didn't know her until we did some high tech stuff and met with her, and then immediately turned that into a high touch approach in terms of connecting with her on Facebook, and then connecting with her on Skype, and building that relationship. And now I feel like she's my sister. And, and that's in a relatively short period of time, but that's the connection that you can have. And we're bringing other team members on just like that. Barry just came on. And that's a relationship that one of our team members, Dottie, who usually runs these Hangouts, because she really is the high-tech person, that she has known and built a relationship with already. So, it was really easy to reach out, but she did that initially because she met him through some of the online marketing that she already does. So we've got a unique team, George from Greece, and then we have another person behind the scenes who kind of makes all this stuff work together. We call him Mr. X, because he's kind of mysterious. But we have a great team of people that have come together to create this high-tech, high-touch approach to building a business. So let me do a screen share here. And I will promise you that if I can do this high tech, anybody can do this high tech. Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if I can get this to a bigger screen. I'm not sure how it kind of looks on your end. I'm hoping that everyone can see it. Again, Dottie usually does these Hangouts, and so I'm in a learning curve here a little bit. So what you're looking at right now is our Fast Start Coaching Guide, which is in development, and it's nearing completion. We're also going to have a Fast Start Business Snapshot, which you're going to see at the end of this, as well as a Fast Start checklist that's going to help all of us to build our Jeunesse global businesses. So as you go through this, I'm going to go through this fast because you're all going to receive this as part of our team. One of the things you're going to find out is we're going to have so much stuff for you behind the scenes. And if some of you were on the Hangout the other night, you know that you got to see sort of the sign up process behind the scenes of what we're doing for you to be able to tap into that high tech side. We're not going to go into all that tonight. I'm just going to show you some of the other tools that are coming. But if you have not signed up yet, you'll see as we go through here where you want to go to do that. I would encourage you though to get with your, and by the way, upline for us is going to be Lifeline. That's a kind of a learning curve of undoing, but we really want us to have these key Lifeline people that help us. It's not really about upline, downline. We're all one big team. But whoever sponsors you or whoever is maybe a person that can be your lifeline to help you get started, I encourage you to do that. And right now, if some of you are out there and you don't know who that is, well then I will do it, because that's exactly what we want to do. And some of you I haven't even met yet, which is a good problem to have. And but it's an exciting time, and I would love to connect with you. So this is the start of the coaching guide. And it also is talking about what makes us unique as a team and how we're building things together. Some of the things that I just talked about in the very beginning. The most important piece is that people, which we're, our leads and prospects, but people that we build those relationships with over time and connecting with them are the lifeblood for anyone. It doesn't matter if that business is offline or online. They absolutely are the lifeblood to successful business in terms of building. So the leads will come in various ways. Whether they're online or through, again, getting out. You can definitely, we've got people out right now, talking to salons and spas and all the different things that Jeunesse offers, because the product line is so amazing. And what you're going to find here tonight, there's another page. If you haven't seen the due diligence page, absolutely go check it out. Everything you ever wanted to know. I call it all things Jeunesse, right? Because it's all about the company. It's about the products. It's about where we hold some of our hangouts. It's the compensation model. Everything you ever wanted to know about the company and what it does and who we are is out there. And it's all in one place for you to make it really simple. So the table of contents for this, which will keep evolving, but know your why. And I don't want to skim over that. I'm going to talk about that here in a second, but pick out your activation packet. Now, of course, at this part, you may already have picked it out, but we're still putting this into the coaching guide because we want people to understand that process of how you walk someone through picking out their packet, because that packet should reflect their commitment level. Set up their monthly auto ship, the social media and email accounts that I was talking about, where you'll need all those to be able to connect into our high-tech side. And then you want to get invited to the Facebook group, and then you're going to create your profile on the platform I was talking to you about that's just for our team. No other team will have what we have, and it truly is special. You're going to explore the company and the products, which is the page I was just talking about, and then watch some videos that we're going to have in place also from a training standpoint in the back office of the 247 Power Marketing team platform. We're going to plug into conference calls, hangouts, trainings, and then you're going to want to complete your business profile. It's kind of underneath the wording there. Complete your business profile and your snapshot that we're going to show here in a second. So let's talk about the why just real quick. And I always hate to skim over this, because if you don't know why you're doing something, there's a great video out there called Start With Why, and it's done by Simon Sinek. And if you have not watched that video, I would encourage you to. It will be one that we encourage in the back office. But what Simon does and says is that people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. And when you have a heartbeat for something, when you have a passion for something that you do, that's what people buy. They want to be a part of what you're doing and who you are. And if they see that you're excited and that you're going somewhere, they want to be excited and go with you. That's really what it's about. It's, we always think it's about products, and they are wonderful products, but that's really the bonus. If you're passionate about it, people just want to be a part of that passion. So get excited and the commitment, but figure out what it is that's going to drive you, because if you don't, when it gets a little bit difficult, guess what will happen? You'll start to pull back, or you'll say, this is too hard. It's not too hard if you have a big enough why. In fact, that why should drive you. I always say, when you're so excited you can't sleep at night, then you've found your why. So everybody needs to really dig in and try to figure that out. I would encourage you, if you don't know what that is your start point. We talked about picking your package. As a team, we're highly recommending that that we look at the ambassador level for a package. And that's not a requirement. Obviously, it's just what we're going to recommend, because as a serious business leader, we usually say on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're a 1, you're probably not going to get an ambassador package. But if you're a 10, this is the package that allows you to try all of the products. It also allows you to be at a sapphire level for 180 days, which is a huge benefit coming into the business in terms of the income potential that you can make. So just look at the different levels, but this is part of the process, and part of the training will be how you walk someone through this process of really looking at the commitment level they have and matching it to it, because if their commitment level's high, they're going to be able to make that income back almost immediately and start really growing their business. They're going to want to set up their auto ship, which is a 60 PV requirement each month. I'm going to tell you, it comes about $100 a month commitment. Of course, you can always sell to someone else, but I would just say if you're using the products, which you absolutely should be doing, they're great products. Why wouldn't you want to? That's about $100 per month commitment ongoing to ensure that you're continuing to build your business. Social media and email accounts. Here's some of the things that for some of you, this will be a no-brainer. For some of you, this will be a little bit different, because one of the things that we need to plug into our system absolutely is a Facebook account. We're going to be doing so much marketing, number one, on Facebook. That's part of our high-tech side of it. But also, that's where we do our high touch as well. The Facebook is where we're reaching out to people and making those connections. In fact, when you get to go through the process again, through the sign up and through the funnels that we have, which I'll show you a little bit towards the end if it doesn't go too long, because that's so important to understand that all those leads are going to come back to you. So if someone comes through the high tech side and they love what they see and it's so unique, they're going to, then what they do is they can reach out to you and literally put a personal message to you in Facebook. So Facebook will be an absolute. Skype will be huge. Why? Because we're in 115 countries. But even the other day, you know, I'm on Skype working with someone from Virginia who just came new onto the team. So Skype is just a wonderful tool that allows you to share. If it's not something you have set up already or you need help with it, get with someone on the team who already knows how to set up a Skype, or we'll have some videos again that will show you exactly how to do that. But that's just a wonderful tool that's going to make it easier. Of course, you know, Twitter and YouTube and WhatsApp. WhatsApp's a great tool for texting, especially if you need to text internationally. It's great for that. And I'm going to promise you, you don't want to be picking up the phone and making phone calls. That's the other thing. You can Skype for free across the world, doing it all the time. Have calls all the time with people from Ireland, from Dubai, just the other night. So I mean, literally, Skype is the way to just and to be able to do that face to face. Again, we want to be high touch. We want to connect with people. You know, I mean, I loved it when I could get on Skype with Lulu and see her in person after we talked a while on Facebook. So great tools. Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, it's free. It's very easy to set up, but you're going to need a Gmail account. And the reason for that is because if you want to participate on a Hangout, number one, you have to have a Gmail account. But our Hangouts, you can always watch those. You don't have to have a Gmail for that. But if you want to be a participant, you do. However, we're also going to have our calendar attached to Gmail. All of the upcoming events and different things that we're doing as far as trainings are going to be out on our Google Calendar. So keep an eye for that. You should be getting an invite to that. Right after you do your sign up process, you would get an invite to join our Google Hangout calendar. Then this is where you want to go to the 247powermarketing.com login. So the login's important here. This will be out on our Facebook on a pinned post if you ever forget it. But at the same time, you know, if you were to land on the 247powermarketing.com, you'll see that we're really using that platform to do some additional high-tech types of marketing. That marketing will also be leads and things that come back to our team. And there will be different ways that people can participate in that, which I won't get into tonight, but there's all kinds of ways to build up leads, whether it's through Facebook or through some of the other types of marketing that we're going to be doing. We have a lot of that available for our team. But the login at the end will allow you to go to your sign up piece and actually put in your information. And that's where everything that will allow you to use the marketing tools will be connected back to you. So if an email goes out on your behalf and they click a link inside your email, it comes back to you. Everything is tied back to your account, and that is a free platform that we are providing for our team and our team only. When you see how it works, if you haven't, you'll just be amazed. And that's why we're getting just hundreds and hundreds of leads all the time, because of the high-tech tools and marketing strategies that we've already got in place. And those will just continue to grow as we do. So your Facebook ID is part of that sign-up process. You'll see a little thing, like a little button you can push to attain your Facebook ID. I'm not going to get into that right now, but there will be a little video if that's confusing. But your Facebook is really not your name. You have a series of numbers that are actually part of your Facebook ID, and you'll need to find that. But there's a little tool there that helps you walk right through that process to do that. So I talked about the due diligence page, and that's the All Things Jeunesse that I mentioned, and it's, it serves as the education for the Jeunesse products, the company, the compensation. It also, though, so not only does it help you to learn all things Jeunesse, but it also serves as an educational resource for new people that you bring on the team, so that you don't have to educate them about all that. They can go out, there's videos, there's PDFs, there's ways for people to connect straight from there into someone else, into your marketplace. If you send someone there, it is a follow-up marketing tool that highlights Jeunesse as a global business with incredible products and compensation. And I want to stress that I say follow-up marketing tool, because you always want to send somebody through the lead and opt page first, because you want to get their email. Even if you know that person, and Dottie always says, even if it's your mother, send them there first, because as you're sending out updates, or you want to communicate with people that have come through your funnels or your marketing tools, that will allow you to keep in communication with them. And always, otherwise you end up having, okay, well, I got to send this out to the team, and then I've got 10 people over here that I have to send out separately. And if you just have them all in place, you're always confident that everyone is getting the latest updates and information. So I know this is a lot of stuff, but guys, you need to understand, we've put together so much for the team already in terms of just making it so once you understand the tools that you have right in front of you, and for our team, I think you're going to be shocked. And it's really not, when you see it all visually, that complicated, but I wanted to show you that you're also going to get this coaching guide, videos that we're going to have in the back office that are going to help you to walk through the process. Yes to Jeunesse. It's always important to understand and have a handle on the company that you're with. And every company that has a wonderful story, and Jeunesse does, allows you to really feel a part of that. And, people want to be a part of a story. Jeunesse has a wonderful story. We have a wonderful story as a team. Every one of their products really has this wonderful, almost a home run type of product to it, because of what built that product. So this is going to really be helpful when you start to understand the power of the company that we're all here to build. We talked about the Start With Why. There'll be a video out with that. That'll be the Simon Sinek one that I mentioned to you. Embrace more about the high-tech, high-touch strategies for building it with a high-tech. But if you like the high-touch and you want to focus more in that area, we'll have all kinds of marketing tools and resources for you to tap into as well. Like I said, we have people out right now who are handing out the samples and, having that face-to-face communication with individuals. And then, but also finding individuals that want to plug into the real high-tech side of our business. This business, the beauty in it is that we have taken the harmony between the high-tech and the high-touch. We've put them together, and we've created something truly special. I don't know of any other team and any other company that has done this the way that we're doing it. Bank codes, that's really your personality, and that's just fascinating. And in literally less than 90 seconds, you can get a pulse on your personality, as well as when you bring people on. And I say personality because it's really more like a value system. It really is more of a value system in terms of how you do things and approach things, and how you communicate with individuals. But so it's not only to understand yourself, it's to understand others who come on your team and how you can best help them to achieve their goals in the way that's going to be the most meaningful for them. Dottie gets into a lot of that. She's done tremendous amounts of training in that area, and she'll be a valuable resource in that area, but you'll be amazed when you start to understand the value of that in terms of how you learn so easily how to communicate people in a way that speaks the loudest to them. Slight edge and compound effect is about your daily habits, and we'll be covering some of those, and then some just Jeunesse back office basics. And this is just the start point, because there's going to be so much that we're putting out there in terms of it, of the tools and resources that you can continue to build on. You'll want to plug into our conference calls, hangouts, trainings, and we're going to have a lot of them. This is one of them, obviously, that we're going to do on Monday nights. Although we're really going to be doing them at 1 p.m. Pacific time and 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is going to be 4 Eastern and 9 Eastern, and then all over the world. And if you, we've definitely been using our TimeBuddy.com, because literally we're in about every time zone out there now in terms of communication. So we'll be doing hangouts at different times, just to be able to really have that worldwide approach. So as you know, people over the world, all over the world, you can literally reach out to them, and we'll have those events and things that they can plug into just as well. Of course, Hangouts are recorded anyway, and you can always go out on YouTube and share those. They have a 3-way call that they do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with our upline diamonds. And that's really to help if you need some help in closing, to talk about the packets and the different things that people can, the package levels, their activation and their level of commitment. That kind of helps all of us. And we'll have one of the calls that will probably just have accessible 24/7 that you can plug someone into for that information as well. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in terms of just giving you the resources and trainings that you need to plug into. So the Fast Start Business Snapshot will look something like this. This is just sort of a mock-up of it. It'll allow you to just put all the information in for your Gmails, your Facebook, if you do the YouTube, the Twitter, other things, the power marketing, all your emails, passwords, logins, dates and times, locations, the calendars, getting invited to Facebook, which will be critical because we have a private Facebook group just for our team that we plug people into. So if you are on the team and you have not been invited to join the Facebook group, you need to you can see there where you can send it to me at facebook.com/Cheryl.Bassett or Dottie Barry or George Gutos. And I think George and I both have dots in our names, but Dottie does not. So, but facebook.com/Cheryl.Bassett. If you have not joined our Facebook group or been invited to join it, I should say, please let us know so that we can get you added in if you're on the team. And then there's where you can go take your 90-second or less profile for your personality. And that's just fun. It's just fun, and it helps us to really know how to effectively communicate with the team. Also, sponsors information will be out there that you can, we're putting the power marketing team information. And we may also want to add a space here for what I talked about before, which would be your key lifeline person, because just think about it. You know, the other day we had someone sign up and 2 hours later they signed up someone. Well, guess what? The person who signed up 2 hours ago is probably not in a position yet to be the big support person in place to help them as they're learning their Jeunesse business. So what we want to do is make sure that we always are helping people tag into someone who's really been in the business a little bit longer, who can be that key lifeline person for them and helping them to build their business. We're going to be, of course, there's the information there for corporate. And then these are some of the upcoming, which I was mentioning. There will be a link that you can go to. It's not in there yet for the recording for closing the calls that I was talking about that are held 3 times a week right now. We'll find a really good one that everybody can just plug into any time of day. Calendar of events, I already mentioned, that will be through your back office and Gmail, and ongoing live hangouts and trainings and all those things will be continually posted. So this is to give you a snapshot for you to keep your information handy and help somebody understand how they're going to be connecting with the team. The Fast Start checklist is kind of a work in progress, but we do have a lot of the things down that are sort of the first things first and why you get your business. And of course, know your why is right up there at the top again. So important that you have some goals set. And again, you'll see here a little bit further down, it says set up a Skype or conference call with your Jeunesse sponsor or your key lifeline business partner in the first 24 hours of joining the team. Really important. And then you'll want to also probably as you introduce this to some new people, because we really believe people can go executive, which is really bringing someone on the right, someone on the left, and they can do that in 24 to 48 hours. What you'll want to do is, you know, as that new person, you're not going to be able to go out and just say, hey, come in our business. But you might, you know what, because if you're excited enough, they'll go, okay. But if you really want to get them started right, you need to plug into either your sponsor, if they've been in a while, or that key lifeline partner to assist you in making that happen. So these are some of the first action steps. And all of these will be supported by documents and trainings and videos and all the things that you'll need to learn some of this along the way in your back office at your 24/7 Power Marketing Team System. So that's really what I wanted to show. The other thing that I was hoping to share, if I can, and I'm going to just assume that my screen is going to be sharing this while I'm doing it, but let me see if I can pull up. Maybe I can. That's what I want right there. Okay. It's nice when you have two people in here, because this is where you can divert their attention away while somebody goes and gets something else ready. But it's just me tonight, and so Dottie's traveling, George is traveling. We got people everywhere tonight, but it's all great stuff. In fact, a couple of them are out building the team tonight, and so I'm doing the hangout, and we knew that was going to happen. And so let me pull up though. I just want to show you this, because if you haven't been here yet, this is really important to go to, which is 247powermarketing.com login. And you'll put in your username, which is once you have it right here. But when you're first new here, you're going to go to the sign up, and you'll see here that it walks you through you know, your basic information and your social media links. You'll notice there's an asterisk, because we do have to have your Facebook ID. And this is where I was talking about, where you will click to find your Facebook ID right here, and it'll help walk you through that process. So that's what that kind of looks like. Now, if I were to go back here, back to our first page again, I'm just going to go ahead and show you really quick what this looks like in the back end, because this will be what yours will look like too. Let's see if I typed that right. I did. These are all leads that have come in today. I mean, it's unbelievable. Some of the things, just literally, I think these are all, yeah, these are all June 1st leads that we've gotten in today. So you can see what's happening. And then of course, they're getting email communications, and then some of these are coming back through Facebook. So what happens is you have these funnel pages that are available to you, and I'm going to go through this really fast, but guys, if you have not done this, you need to go do this. So you can grab a link. We'll just go ahead and do this one here for the global. This is the one that was actually activating today, and a lot of people were coming through, as you can see here. And you just, you know, the 2-minute video that will change your life. We already know what that one is, because most of us have seen that. You watch it. That's actually my son's email there. I guess I had that story. So after you put your email in, then you go to a page that allows you to watch. This is a 4-minute little video that pops up, and I just stopped it here so we don't, because we're not going to watch that right now. But that's the 2-minute video followed by another video, and then you can, if I were to click distribute or join the team, it would immediately go out to the sign up page for our business. So which is our team name. So all of this is linked back to you, and that's the point that I wanted to make. And I'm only going to show one more little thing here, because we're not going to go through the whole process tonight. But if you were to get onto the business leader page and click here, I want to show you what this does. Send us a Facebook message. That actually will land in my personal messaging, and that's just so powerful. These are all the people that have actually come through and created messages back to me that I didn't know. Daniel was from Ireland, so we had great conversations with some of these people, which was just a lot of fun as we're building this. And let me see if I can get back where I was now. So to the back button. And the business leader was what we were just on, and then to learn more, and this is the last I'm going to share, is join the 247 Power Marketing Team. And if you were to click on any of these on, now again, if this is the link you've sent out for yours, and say they click on Rejuvenating Serum, it leads them straight to the retail page to order that product that's linked back to your business, which is, this is mine, obviously. So guys, we've put together something truly special. When you get the email, like my son just got another email, he's probably loving it because I've used him as a test a few times. He gets the email, but if he clicks on any of the links in that email, it will come back again to this, to, you know, where we are in terms of the Phoenix Rising. So just really great system that we've got in place, and Mr. X, who has helped us to do so much of this. I think I'm back on now. So anyway, guys, I know that's a lot, and we're going to break these up into smaller trainings as we go forward, so you can kind of tag into things that maybe you just need to hear again without watching the whole hangout. We'll break these up into components that make sense in the back office as well. But just know that if you look at the whole picture of what we're putting together, you're going to have some of the absolute best resources and tools that you could have available to you. And we'll be doing all kinds of things with the 247 Power Marketing system in terms of allowing it to generate leads for us. And I know Dottie will be back to talk more about that, why our team is so special from the high-tech, high-touch approach, and understanding how we're going to be able to pull people in from literally all over the world with our high-tech system, and how we're taking that high-tech and we're bridging it into the high-touch in a way that no one else is doing. If you're on this team, you need to feel like you were at the right place at the right time. And I know people say that all the time. I'm telling you, we're doing something so different, so unique, and so special in terms of how we're reaching out to people. And I already know, because we've already connected with people. We have people coming on our team from all over the world. And as soon as you're able to plug into this system, although we're going to be targeting right here in the, I should say targeting, but we're going to be literally running some of these campaigns right here in the United States, because we know that even if you're sort of burnt out from the whole network marketing world, and you know, I was one of them, but this is different, and it's a different way of building this business. It takes the part that was always the toughest, which was to try to get in front of people to find those leads and to continually be out looking, the 500-pound phone that nobody wants to pick up. Now I have people calling me and reaching out to me saying, hey, I'm interested in what it is that you're doing. Trust me, that is a beautiful thing, and it is so much easier to build this business. It's going to take work. We're going to have fun. We're going to make a difference. And we're going to have businesses literally globally all over the world, and we're going to be changing lives. And that video right now is our marketing tool that helps us to get the door open. But I'm going to tell you, once it's open, it's up to us. It's up to us to make that connection. It's up to us to, you know, really just care enough about people that we know we have something special to offer, and that we need to go share it with them. So with that, everyone, I want you to know, if you're here tonight, you're on the team, we're blessed to have you, and thrilled that you're a part of what we're doing. We're really going to change the way that we believe that the future of what can happen between a high-tech and a high-touch world that really does need to come together. And so with that, I'll say good night. And if there's any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out to us through the Facebook or anything that you need, and to your sponsor. And if you're not getting connected with your sponsor right now, then please, facebook.com/Cheryl.Bassett, and that's CHERYL.BASSITT, and of course Dottie Berry and George Gutos as well. Please reach out to us, because we want to be there for you. We want to see you be successful. Good night, everyone, and thank you.